everybody, and welcome to the Trade Talks Live. I am Roger Wakefield. So glad to have y'all here today. Let's see how we look on Instagram today. You may just get our shoulders. You may not. There's no telling. Guys, if you've been here before, you know what we do. You know why we do it. We're lucky because we get to do this each and every day because of y'all. And it's because y'all show up. Yep. Instagram gets our shoulders. Great seeing y'all as always. Man, I wish we could fix that. I know. Let me ask you, if we move over here and hide the vertical.
No, it doesn't do anything. It just hides it from us. So we don't have to look at it, at least.
At least we ain't got to look at it.
Over here.
I know. That's still not good.
All good.
Somehow, some way, we will figure it all out. But guys, welcome to the show. We go live each and every day, so you don't have to. I know that sounds crazy. But seriously, I learned a long time ago that if you'll get up every morning, study your own business, your niche, your profession, your industry, you can move up. The more you know about it, the more you can make, and you can learn your way up out of any situation. So we decided that we would get up, we would do the research, put stuff together. And it's not so you know everything about everything. It's so there's less out there that you don't know anything about. And that's really all it is. So if you just want to keep learning, just keep showing up, and we'll just keep talking. And tell 5,000 of your closest friends about this. We're trying to get the channel to grow a little bit.
That's it, man. Good morning, everybody. I'm Henry Wakefield, aka Squirt, as you see down on the screen. 20-year pipe fitter by trade. And man, we love talking trades. I go through, dig up all sorts of research, find out different things. Starting to come out with some new things next month. Probably going to be starting one that's stories from the field. So if you've got a good story that you feel like others should hear about your great day, your bad day,
we want to hear it.
Whatever it is, I want to hear it. Visit leak.pro, enter it there. It hits my inbox directly. That's where I'd love to pick those up at. And so I can start them going next month, man. It wants to be a segment I want to do every other day or maybe every day because I want to get y'all stories out. That's what we love to talk about and love to learn from. So I want your stories to get out there.
I want to tell my story.
I know. And, I'll let you tell it on this channel once, man. Pretty good, too. And the other channel. Man, all your channels, we tell your story.
I know.
And that's what we get to learn from, guys. That's what I've learned from. We would like to thank LeakPro for sponsoring today's episode of the Trade Talks, where I get to build the most precise leak detection system for professional plumbers. And when I say the system, guys, I'm talking about the complete kit. It's what we call the business in a box. Comes with both pieces of equipment. That probe for anything in the yard service, that water line meter to the home, irrigation lines, anything like that that's out in the yard. You want that probe. But then also you want that sidekick that comes in that kit. Because if that leaks under a layer of concrete, asphalt, paver stones, a slab on a house, that sidekick eliminates that layer of concrete for you so you can hear where the leak is underneath. So check out the complete kit at our website, leak.pro. If you're not familiar with how to do it, give me a call at 8888 LeakPro because I also offer a 2-day in-person training here in Dallas, Texas.
You guys, look, this video is also sponsored by me because of something I started doing 7.5 years ago. I started doing YouTube. And YouTube completely changed my business, changed my life. It changed everything. But you can too. If you think that, you've got a story people need to hear, that you know more about your niche, your industry, your profession than anybody, and be the one that tells it. Tell that story. And I learned how to do it on YouTube. And then we expanded out into TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. You name it, we're there. But guys, you can do the same thing. If you'd like to learn more about kickstarting your YouTube channel, go check out justmetroger.com. It's a free webinar. I think you'll love it. This video is also sponsored by Residential Service Professionals. If you need a business operating system that gives you the calculators, the systems, the formula, the processes, everything you need to do your business right, to do your business the way you want to do it, go check out residentialserviceprofessionals.com. You'll get coaches, training, consulting. You'll get the things that you need to help you grow the business that you started, not one the other best practice groups want you to turn it into. So like I said, this video is sponsored by residentialserviceprofessionals.com. Now, we're going to jump into the national news. And this is a big one because fire destroys under construction apartment project in Utah. Now, Randy and I get to go to Utah a lot, so we kind of like it out there. seen a lot of buildings being built. So maybe we've seen this, but this is in Lehigh. I don't think we've driven through Lehigh.
It's not far from where we go to, because we know some people that are from Lehigh. So, but man, apartment complex. How would you like to just show up to work and it's on fire?
I've done that one morning.
I was
Thank God it wasn't where I was soldering.
So I've had to put some fires out. Luckily, it was never anything big and out of control, because we dealt with fire all the time. So we always had a fire watch, keeping an eye out to prevent things like this. And guys, this is why I wanted to bring this up, because the blaze over in Lehigh, it should hit home for anybody who's ever worked a job through the cold weather.
Yeah.
Okay. Over 300 apartment units, 5 stories gone in a matter of hours. Investigators think it started near temporary heaters and stored fuel. That combination, open flame or catalytic heaters, sitting next to adhesives, insulation, pallets of lumber, that's a recipe for disaster, guys. Yeah. And keep this in mind. You know, when you've got flammable things, have a flammable cabinet. They make those to keep it safe. But this is exactly why temporary heat setups can't be set and forget. OSHA requires extinguishers within 50 feet of every hot work zone and bans open flame heaters near combustibles. But enforcement only works if we enforce it first, guys. I know you're trying to stay warm. I get it. Not near the combustibles. That's it. Like, I have had salamanders we've had to put out there. Guess what? They got to run through the cold to be able to warm up a minute.
Yep.
Perfectly happy to do it. That's fine. Whatever. You're happy to get that little bit of warmth for why you've got it.
And the cool thing is, if you'll do a quick self audit on your active sites, that's where are your heaters at? Where are your cords frayed? Where there better be none frayed?
Yeah.
Where are your flammables stored? Are they stored properly? Are they stored in a flammable cabinet? Did somebody move fuel cans closer because it was easier just to leave them right there?
That's the big one.
That hurts a lot.
One. Yeah.
And the smartest GCs I know hold a 10-minute ignition risk huddle every Friday. What flammables do we have on the job? Where are they at? How are they stored? Every Friday, especially through the wintertime, because guys, people are trying to create heat. I get it. Verify your heater placement, your fuel storage, your cord runs. Make somebody sign off on it. Who's in charge of making sure this building doesn't go up in flames? That 10-minute meeting every Friday can save you from a $10 million loss. And guys, if you're not looking at stuff like this, you're looking for problems.
Yeah. We used to do all sorts of things to stay warm. Luckily, I was a pipe fitter, so guess what? We use as a tool on our normal day-to-day, a torch. So we pretty much were always authorized for hot work everywhere we were. So it was a little easier for us to stay warm, but it is important.
Matt McDonald says, Mr. Miyagi, a plumbing and vacuum leak whisper. What's up, brothers? Happy Thursday. Love the Amazon faucet video. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I used it this morning. I'm like, you know what? This is better than what I had in here. Oh no, my story time will be long. But that's awesome. Good. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's for.
Go LeakPro and Roger Wakefield Plumbing Education. Like and subscribe to make the trades great again.
That's right.
Love having you in here,
Share
brother.
It with your friends.
Brother Matt, love it. Says we have the same issue in Vegas this year. That's why you have to have a night watchman.
Yeah. Fires and
important
stuff,
things to have. All right, we're going to go into the bottom line. And guys, this to me is one that when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, no big deal. Yeah, it is. But should tradespeople offer financing to clients? Because this is going to affect your money. Well, actually, not your money, their money, or someone else's money. But homeowners are tightening up interest rates. Guys, look, they've got everybody thinking out these big repairs. It's like, you know what? With the interest rate right now, what's it better do? And we talked just the other day about people buying new homes, or, hey, let's just remodel and retrofit ours. Might be cheaper right now. But offering financing isn't sleazy salesmanship. It's helping good customers say yes to what they already need. Some people can't afford to write a check for $2,500, $1,000. I remember when I couldn't write a check for $10. Okay. But I'm still trying to run a home and feed a baby and do things. And it's like, okay, here's what we got to do. But one plumbing company that I've worked with in the past introduced their way of financing. Okay. Overnight, their average ticket jumped from $1,400 to almost $3,800. Not because they raised prices, but because they removed the friction. Guys, the golden rule is you're a trade expert. You're not a financial advisor. You're not a lender. You can't recommend what's best to somebody if you don't know how much money's in their bank account. Partner with a compliant financing platform that handles credit checks and collections. Your only job is to make the option available. We used to use Wells Fargo. I loved it. Literally, my plumbers had an application on their truck. They could hand it to them, and it's a great introduction. Man, when you're pitching somebody a high ticket offer and you can look at them and say, hey, there's two great things to say. Number one, you can get this and it won't cost you any money today. And they're like, wait, what? The other one is to ask them, do you want to use your money or our money? And they're like, what do you mean? Well, we have financing set up. We've got it set up where, if you're approved, you're going to get to finance it. Instead of being $10,000, it's going to be $1,000 a month. $10,000 is hard to see. $1,000 a month is like, you know what? I could stretch and make that work. Maybe even finance it longer. Maybe it's only $400 a month. There's ways to do it and make it work for people, but always introduce financing after the diagnostic and the price. Lead with the solution. The solution is, look, here's option one. Here's the Band-Aid. Option two is the real repair. Option three, this is the right way to do it. Lead with that solution. Keep your markup intact. 3 to 6% processing fees. You've got to cover that. To be honest, you put 3 to 6 processing fees in all your jobs and assume most people are going to finance it. Now, if they don't, you've got room. You can say, hey, you know what? When this job's over, I'm going to leave y'all a $100 gift card because I know this is stressful. Y'all can go out and eat. They've already paid for it. Yeah. I tell technicians to say it like this. We have payment options, but if it would help you to get this done safely and correctly, wouldn't you like to hear about them? It's easy.
I was going to say that's calm, confident, and it puts the service first.
Which you always want to do.
And that's it. That's what you're there for. That's what you're there to help them with. But also, finance customers almost always call you back. They're already in your system. They're set up. That's loyalty built through convenience. Just like we talk about maintenance services. They're in. They want you to be their guy. They're going to call you. They want you to come back. You're set up. You help them be able to pay that over the long term. And that's how they see that. You're the savior. You're the hero out there saving the day. So get out there and do it.
I like it. Matt says that the financial assistance is great if you do it correctly.
Yep.
And guys, man, we made sure everything was done correctly. Either Julie or Amber got on the phone with them, went through the form with them, made sure everything was done. Our guys could either take a picture of it and we could send it in, or they could bring it back to the office. We could send it in. Man, we made it work. But our sales went up then. And actually it's funny because this video is sponsored by Residential Service Professionals. One of the people Julie talked to just the other day when they were signing up says, hey, look, do y'all have financing? Is there any way that your company is set up to where we can get financing for our people? And it's like, absolutely. All right. Randy, safety and management and site cleanliness.
Dude, debris management. Like, I can remember my first time on residential jobs. Disaster everywhere. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of cleaning. It's still that way a lot. They're getting a little better, though. You can actually walk through them fairly easily these days, I feel like, in comparison to what it used to be. But if you've been on a job site and thought, man, this place looks like a landfill, you're not alone, guys. Cities are cracking down, okay? Midland, and I heard about this the other day, Midland, Texas, they just passed fines up to $2,000 for debris near storm drains or sidewalks.
And you've worked out in Midland.
I have. And it's a good thing they're doing this, because there's some places that, it looks like a landfill just driving down the street, some places out there. But let's skip that fine talk, guys. A cluttered site breeds accidents. Nails through boots.
I've been there.
Slips on scrap wire, tangled up, or even worse. Here's what works, though. Every crew cleans before lunch and before leaving the site. If you leave for break, clean up beforehand. You don't need people tripping over your crap. Use color-coded bins if you want. Red for some scrap metal, blue for wood, black for trash. It's easy. Everybody knows. Supervisors sign a daily housekeeping log. That little checkbox turns accountability into habit. If you start creating this, guess what? It'll start happening everywhere. We'll have clean job sites all over. But you can also throw in some friendly competition. Okay. Cleanest crew of the week, gift card, pizza, whatever. It doesn't matter, guys. But it beats another safety lecture. I guarantee it.
You tell me and my crew that if we keep our area clean, we can have a pizza party on Friday.
You get a pizza on Friday, yeah.
Dude, we're eating pizza every Friday the rest of the year. You watch it.
That's it. That's free lunch Fridays now. Why? Because we like to clean up. We're getting paid to do it anyway. And that's the thing I want y'all to remember, guys. You're getting paid to do it. You may not feel like it sometimes, but it keeps that customer coming back because you did the extra cleaning on that little job. But include your cleanup duty right on your JHA form. Who's responsible? When it's written as part of your safety, it gets done like safety.
And your JHA is your job hazard analysis. You do this before you go into a new area, before you go into a new floor, before you do different things. Now, I've never had a client complain about a clean work site, ever. No. They see it. They respect it. It tells them that you're running a good, smooth, safe operation. If people take time to keep their work area clean, don't you think they're going to take time to work safely too?
And to put the work in right.
Yeah.
Oh. That's it.
Kinda,
it sets you apart. It really does.
Matt says we had a guy who would have an open tab to keep us coming back for all sorts of things. I've had customers like that. Matt also says it's an organized mess. I see these guys go through with laborers to do a lunch sweep. Yeah. And they and the end of the day sweep.
Yeah.
And twice like that, man, it's a great way to do it. But if you're the GC and you're having to tell the contractors, hey, y'all need to keep it clean, there's a problem. Yeah. All right. New construction, residential versus non-residential spending. Now, construction numbers right now tell a complete story. Residential's crawling. It's only moving up about 1 or 2% a year, y'all. Non-residential, though, almost 8% growth. Now, that bounces back and forth. We know that. And depending on where you're at in the country, you may say, well, there ain't no commercial in our area. It's all residential. Okay. Industrial, healthcare, and education are carrying the big jobs on their shoulders. Guys, if you want work, that's where it is. And this shift means opportunities moving towards public and institutional projects. So if you're like Randy and you've been institutionalized, you'll understand you'll fit right in.
I love working on those jobs.
But if you've been living off remodels and custom homes, it's your time to prep for your paperwork for your light commercial bids. But the good thing is, and look, we talked about this earlier, retrofits versus new builds may be a complete different thing, y'all.
Yeah.
But get your SAM.gov registration done because these projects are always going to be there. They're always going to keep coming. Refresh your safety manual, your bonding, your project portfolio, your, what is it? Your TCI, your insurance number.
Yep.
You want to be ready when that local college issues a bid request for a restroom remodel, HVAC upgrades. One of the coolest jobs I ever got to do was the bathroom remodels at the Cotton Bowl.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, now this was fun.
I love working at the colleges and the campuses and stuff around, which we've got some really cool ones in the area here. And it's so neat because I was too good for college-ish.
Yeah, I
guess I still got some college credit and everything, but it was cool to go out there and just be a part of it and see how a university is. Cause it's just like there was a show I was watching. It's like, oh, it's like a small city. And it's like, oh, it really is kind of like TI we worked at. It felt like a small city in its own little place. Really cool though. But smaller subs, they're winning spots by partnering with larger GCs.
I love that.
Through pre-qualification list. Okay. If you're minority owned or anything like that, it is so good because a lot of places around us and stuff, they're starting to require participations. And this is a good way for some of you smaller to be the sub on the job. Once you're in, you can ride that relationship for multiple projects. Set yourself up for success, guys. Don't sleep on multi-skilled labor. Okay. A tech who knows plumbing and basic HVAC balancing, they can float between scopes, which makes your company indispensable, guys. Main message here, though, follow the money. It's not drying up, it's just changing lanes. And if residential is really slowing in your sector, you may want to try to find some of these small retail builds, just small things to get started and kind of start getting that toe dipped in and wet.
Mm-hmm. Tony Patterson, 03Z, says, I agree with your word, Squirt. Says it also shows the company is professional along with doing good work, and the work area is clean. Customers like it. Customers love it. Helping Handyman says, good morning, fellas. How you doing? Just trying to work on two things at once at the moment. Yeah.
We know
what that's like. Huh. Insane in the plumbing game. Yes, indeed. Helping Hands. Oh, you're doing too much.
Oh.
That's how you get hurt. Yeah, don't be doing too much. Yeah. Just how people get hurt.
That's it.
All right, mindset growth. Why tradespeople should think like entrepreneurs.
One of
Now,
your favorites.
Yeah, I know I do. I love this. But let's switch gears, because mindset is something that we can all work on. We can all change our mindset, believe it or
No
not.
matter where you are.
But yeah, you can always learn your way up. Most of us got into the trades because we like building, fixing, repairing, creating, not because we like spreadsheets. But the truth is, if you want longevity, you've got to learn to think like an entrepreneur. Now, entrepreneurs track metrics. What are the close to close ratios? What are the job cost variances? What's the tech efficiency? They don't just work in the business, they work on it.
I've heard that.
Ever heard me say that? I'm just saying. Every week, block out a couple of hours for strategy. And dude, when I mean block it out, I mean put a note on your door that says do not enter.
Do not F and enter, guys.
I'm telling you. And shut the door. And look, when I've got my door shut, normally nobody will knock on my door. They understand, hey, he's up to something. It may be a business call. It may be a coaching call. It may be a training. I may be napping.
There's only like one person here that'll open my door.
But also stop and listen. If I can tell he's not in a meeting, I know
If he
he's
knows I'm
just
talking,
isolating.
yep.
But if he's in a meeting, if he's talking to somebody, it's like, I'm not going to bother him. And I get that. I completely do.
Yeah.
But
and I normally don't have a sign on my door.
right. Well, and I don't either.
I don't block out like
But no, I don't either. But also my thing is, I won't open that door unless, hey, this is something important.
That's it.
Okay. And I know if I'm ever in my office and I'm not in a meeting where people can hear me talking and somebody knocks on my door or opens it, I know, okay, this is serious. So I'm like, yeah, what's up? Okay. But guard that time, because that's where you review systems. You refine your SOPs, maybe coach your leaders, build repeatable frameworks, estimate templates, pricing calculators, video SOPs. Those are assets that print time, because the more you can automate, the more you can make happen. And I'm surprised we're not talking about residential service professionals, but guys, that's what it's about. Also, know your customer lifetime value. A $400 drain cleaning may lead you right up to a $5,000 pipe repair. It could be a $100,000 pipe repair. I've seen them. Make sure you nurture those relationships. Entrepreneurial tradespeople don't chase thousands of customers. They build value and build systems that scale. That's how you trade your wrench for a better paycheck, for a bigger bank account. And it works. Learning to do things the right way is huge.
Be a fix to the problem.
Yeah, don't be the problem.
Don't be the problem. Like that's one of the biggest mindset thing that I've learned, I feel like, is try to help. The more you help, guess what? The more you gain.
I'll tell you the big trick there. And I want to get this tattooed on my forearm, believe it or not. But it's, you're paid in exact proportion as to the size of the problem that you solve. And we could end the show right there. Because I'm telling you, everything we talk about, you're paid in exact proportion as to the size of the problem that you solve. Now, we've just been talking about businesses and operating. So we're going to roll into residential service professionals real quick. Guys, this video is sponsored by Residential Service Professionals, a business operating system that gives you the things to help you do what we're just talking about. Do you need processes? Do you need video training? Do you need this? How do you do it? How do you put it together? How do you script it? How do you get your guys to sit and watch it? How do you keep them involved with it? You get the right coaches, consultants, trainers, the daily coaching, the group coaching, the weekly coaching, whatever it is that you need. And you're like, hey, I need a call once every Friday to see where I'm at and where I'm going. Okay. We can teach you how to do that. Go check out residentialserviceprofessionals.com. It may be exactly what you're looking for. And if you want to learn to do YouTube, I can teach you how to kickstart your YouTube. And a lot of you are thinking, well, I don't need to do YouTube. I don't want to do YouTube. Yeah, you do. You just don't know it yet. In the next 5 years, YouTube is going to be more important to your company than your website is. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. You think I'm joking? Go get on it now. Search the word plumbing. See what you find. As Matt will call it, the mustache of wisdom. You'll find it. Guys, I learned how to do YouTube 7.5 years ago to grow a company. If you want to be the voice of your industry, your business, your niche, your profession, you can be it. Start doing YouTube. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment. You don't have to have a lot of followers to get started. You don't have to have a lot of views to get started, but you've got to get started. Go check out justmattroger.com and see if that's enough to get you started today.
That's it. And everybody, we'd also like to thank LeakPro for sponsoring today's episode of the Trade Talks, where we get to build the most precise leak detection system for professional plumbers. And if you're a plumber out there and you're still outsourcing leak detection, visit a website. It's leak.pro. That's simple. Leak.pro. Check out the complete kit. It's what we call the business in a box. It's got the probe and the sidekick. That probe's for that outdoor yard service, that meter to the home, irrigation lines, things like that. That sidekick for when it's a slab that you're listening through, whether it's driveway or a slab, home on slab. But check out Pizza Fund, the complete kit at leak.pro. But don't just settle on the equipment, guys. I offer 2-day in-person training. So if you don't understand the process of how to do leak detection, come spend 2 days with me. I will teach you and I will run you through it 30 to 50 times while you're here so that you have that confidence, because we're going to take 130,000 square inches and you're going to go, it's here. And it's going to be in the hole every time by the end of that 2 days. I teach you how to locate the lines, pinpoint locate the leaks under the slab, outside of the slab. Also, I've got one, so you're familiar with what that sounds like. But I also have a couple sewer systems set up out there, one cast iron and one plastic. So we can teach you to go to that clean out outside of the home, do some testing to determine exactly where a sewer system's leaking, all from that clean out. If this interests you and you're ready to bring leak detection in-house, give me a call at 8888 LeakPro or visit the website leak.pro. Check out the complete kit or book me for a Zoom call there, and let's discuss leak detection and how you can actually bring this in-house. Quit making your customers wait 2 to 8 weeks that I'm hearing some people are waiting around the country. Don't make your customers do that. Be the guy that can handle it. Come spend some time and be a Leak Pro.
Leak.pro, where we show you how to stick it in the hole.
That's it.
That's what it's all about. What do you call it when you put that coin down right there?
Yeah, in the hole.
It's in the hole.
Always.
All right, all trades. Universal tools every tradesperson should own. Now, this is great because this is nothing but practical.
That's it.
Regardless of whatever trade you're in, some tools just belong in every single bag. A headlamp.
Matt's favorite. Got you, bro. Headlamp.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nailed it.
Yeah.
Headlamps.
He's always got one on. I love it. Like, I'm just like, dude, yes.
Multi-tools, which I'm still pissed. I own two Leatherman crunches that they don't make anymore, and I can't find either one of them. And it's because I travel. It's because I throw them somewhere.
Man, where's that thing? We're going to find them. It ain't on me.
Okay,
mine's on my dresser, though. I
Just
do know
checking.
exactly where mine is.
Okay, a magnetic bit set for multiple screwdrivers.
Yeah.
A sharp utility knife. A reliable multimeter. A $40 headlamp can boost productivity by 15%. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? You see better, you work faster, you make less mistakes.
Yeah. Think how many times do you pull out your phone and turn the flashlight on in a day in that van or on the job trying to look to see something real quick? Guess what? If you have a headlamp on, it's saving time, and time is money.
Mhm.
Keep that universal bag in the truck. Your help another trade kit. It covers everything. It's the general tool bag. It saves you when a neighborhood crew needs a fastener or an adapter and the supply house is closed. Maybe you got something for them. I thought it was so weird when I joined the union initially and we got our tool bag and I'm like, oh my gosh, like these are the most basic tools ever. And it's like, yeah, that's what we build these projects with.
That's what you need every freaking day.
It's like, holy cow, like it's so basic.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You got to do all the layout first, and that takes basic tools to do.
Mhm.
Quality over quantity, always. It took me a while to learn that because, well, I entered the trade really young, really early, and really broke.
No, we
That's
are.
it.
And that's why I tell people, look in the beginning, is it, question for you.
Mhm.
If you had $30 to go buy a pipe wrench, would you go to one of the big box stores and buy a cheap brand?
Okay.
Or would you go to a pawn shop and buy a name brand that you can come home and clean up?
First attempt is the pawn shop.
Mhm.
If I can get something, great. If there's nothing to be found, I'll end up at the box store buying that cheap one.
Knowing
temporarily,
it's gonna
but
get
I
me
know
where I
I'm going to
wanna
have
go.
to save
Yeah.
money because in 6 months, I'm probably going to need a new one of those.
Because cheap tools fail at the worst freaking time.
That's it. And then it costs you hours on the job.
Yeah.
Because if it fails on the job, oh, you got to leave work to go get another one? No. That's hours lost, guys. You can also make it fun. Host a quarterly tool show and tell. Let the crew bring in the latest find. And this is like what we like to do. What's the latest stuff coming out? What's cool?
What's the latest tool we need to buy? Let's get it.
Test it. Rate it. That builds pride and teamwork. And if you're the guy that brings in that cool new tool, guess what? You're the talk of the crew for a while. Apprentices, start building your kit piece by piece. A good foreman can tell how serious you are by looking at your tools. Your kit, it's your reputation. If they see that cheap bag, they know, hopefully, you're struggling. But if they see that one good one occasionally getting added, they're going, oh, he's really trying to upgrade and get that good.
Oh, and there's more to it than that. Because if I see he's got a new tool,
that's it.
I need a new tool.
Uh-huh. Well, like I always thought it was funny with tape measures at first. Whenever in the union, oh no, you can't get no fancy tape measure. Bullshit. I'm buying my own tools and I'm going to use it every day. I'm going to get the tape measure I want.
Yeah, it was nice when they let us provide our own tools
that you want. Yeah, that's it. Like, because every job, every contractor is just the cheap Stanley. Guess what? They're always tearing up. They're always falling apart over time. They hold for a long time.
I've got Stanleys I've had 30, 40 years.
I know. I've dropped them 30, 40 feet and they always bust for some reason. I mean, but
well, I'm smarter than that.
I know. No, I know. And like I've had some.
We get along good. It's okay.
I've had some goofy apprentices.
Yeah.
And that's probably who dropped most of them. But whenever I could have my own, guess what? The apprentice didn't touch that one anymore. No. My tape. You are not touching it. Now, there's the apprentice tape measure in my box because I would always keep them a decent but cheap one.
I guess since I talked bad about you,
important.
Instagram froze us up.
Instagram froze us up.
We're back. All right. Laws and licenses. Drone compliance.
Yes.
Now, guys, this is the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration. If you want to know more about that, go check out Hoover's Hangar, Pilot Debrief. You can learn all about it. That guy, man, Trevor talks about pilots and flying and safety. Yeah. But drones are everywhere now. I saw one just the other day. I thought, do I go get my shotgun? Because I don't know. It's kind of near my house and hovering. Yeah. By the time I came out with my shotgun, it was gone. But anyway, guys, they're everywhere. Roofing inspection, site mapping, marketing videos. But here's what many people don't know. If you're flying commercially without a Part 107 license, your insurance does not cover you. You're liable to be up the creek. FAA fines can hit 10 grand per flight. That adds up quick.
It's real quick.
The test isn't very hard either. It's 60 questions about airspace, weather, safety. Pass it once, renew it every other year.
Man, I looked into this.
You finally did?
I did. You know, we talked about it. That's why I brought this back up.
It's something we're gonna do.
And guys, so I looked it up. You know, you all us full-time workers, an hour a day for 2 weeks. There's a course to give you all the study, the prep, and everything that you need to be able to go through and ace this test, I guess, is what it boils down to. 14 hours.
We need to go ahead and buy some
14 hours.
Decent entry-level drones. Great drones, not the ones that I bought. I think we still got one or two of those, don't we? We should go tear those up.
Two, like
we couldn't even collect them.
You got the shotgun. We'll start
oh.
it, and it'll just take off because we're not going to be able to direct it any after that, and you can just shoot it, and it would be
so cool,
worth it at that point.
That would be so cool. Then we made our money.
That's it. What I really need to do is we're going to have to build a drone policy here at this company.
Yeah, we need one. Certified pilot, pre and post flight checklists, flight logs, secure data storage.
Yeah. If you're using it commercially, you're going to have all this, guys.
Yep.
Okay. The footage is gold, though.
Oh, God, it's amazing.
Some of the best footage. Like, we were in a YouTube course yesterday in the class, and the kid's like, oh, that drone shot was awesome. And yeah, okay. We're not talking about your drone shot right now. We're talking about the overall. But that drone shot was great. It is. It's gold sometimes. It documents your progress, helps with estimates, can also create killer marketing reels, just like we said, because you do get some killer shots that are gold, but only if it's done legally. Because like we said, if it's for commercial, if you're making money on it or using it for marketing, things like that,
the creek,
you have to have license to do it. Also, vet your subs. If a roofer or marketing team flies drones under your contract, their certification status affects your liability too. Okay. Innovation. It's awesome, guys. We love it, but make sure that you are staying compliant with any of the new stuff that comes out and meeting the regulations, because we do not like those fines stacking up and adding up, because that closes businesses down. So CYA, baby. That's the major part here.
And if you're not, you're looking for trouble.
Yep.
They talk about it enough. Everybody knows about it. Look, me and Randy know about it. We've talked about it many, many times. We don't have any good drones. Actually, I probably do. I need to pull out. I still have my old drones. I need to pull them out and play with them. That'd be a good one to learn on.
Yeah.
Because if we tear it up, we tear it up.
One out there in my office.
Yeah.
Actually, a white DJI one, I think.
No, not one of the DJIs. This is the old X3 or something. I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah.
But guys, look, it's something we know we need to do. We keep putting it off because we're busy doing a lot of other things.
No way.
I know.
Not us.
Did I say that? We're never busy. We're never busy. We're trying so many different things.
I was building LeakPro till 11 o'clock last night to try to see the Northern Lights.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Were you supposed to be able to see them again last night?
Yeah, it was a chance.
And tonight?
No, couldn't see. No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Did
you see any?
App sent me a ping. I couldn't see them.
Oh, well.
I stayed up till 11 though, attempting it because I didn't stay up late the night before. I was like, I'm just going to sit here and build, and we'll finally get late enough. I'll walk out there and look. Nothing. Oh, well.
All right. Business training, enhancing project management skills. Yeah. Now, I love this because I've gone to the PMI, Project Management Institute. They did a workshop. And man, it's good to learn to think like a project manager.
It'll help you estimate because everything I built handed straight over to the PM, and it hit all their little codes and everything. Like, it was perfect for them. But every project lives or dies by the PM, and the superintendent, it lives and dies by them too. Don't get me wrong, but the best PMs, they're not just paper pushers.
Yep.
They're translators between the office and the field to keep every duck in place and on the right path. 5 skills will separate great from average. Biggest one, scheduling foresight. Yeah. Okay. Just like the superintendent, just like the foreman and everything, you got to be able to see ahead. The PMs need to be able to see 3 weeks ahead, sometimes further if you've got long lead equipment.
And every job these days has long lead equipment, just so you know.
Everything's got delays now, so you got to be way ahead. Not, oh, this is what's going on tomorrow, a couple days out.
Yeah, here's where we're at. Here's where we're at Friday.
That's not good.
Well, what about Monday? I haven't got that far yet.
That's it. Another one, cost control. They are tracking burn rate across percent complete.
A good one
hopefully on multiple systems and breakdowns for every little thing. And the superintendent's putting the labor in right so that the numbers are actually reading what was actually spent on the job. That is one thing I want everybody to hear. Track what's actually done and used. It feeds for the future and makes your company as a whole better. Documentation. Photos, RFIs, daily logs. The PM's one that keeps track of all that. Superintendent and all, they got to do it all.
Change orders.
But yeah, change orders is huge. Communication. Proactive, not reactive. Putting in submittals, they're the ones that sending it, trying to get everything approved, not, oh, hey, what are we putting in here? Oh, crap. Let me get you something on that so that we can try to get something picked for that. No. You got to know way ahead of the game to be a great PM.
And communication is great because it's communication up to the general contractors, the owners, communication down to the superintendent. And I say down, I consider a project manager and superintendent to be on the same level. But you've got to be able to communicate with them, but you've also got to be able to communicate to the foreman and people like that.
Yeah, because some of them need special things. Like in the PMs, the right person to get a hold of, not necessarily superintendent for some things. But the major one is field feedback also, guys.
Yeah.
Listen to the foreman. They spot problems before the spreadsheets see it. And they're going to let you know what to keep an eye out for, what to plan for, what to prepare for. This is big, though, because they really are the gatekeepers of everything. All the equipment you need, the PM's the one that gets it ordered and gets it put in right. Hold short alignment huddles daily, though. Get you a PM, all the foremen, 10 minutes tops. Fix blockers in real time. Anything holding you up? Where? Why? Who is it? Let me get on them. Teach your PMs to be visual. Color-coded Gantt charts. Simple dashboards visible for everybody to see. Transparency kills confusion. If they are clear with everything, my PM would always do sit-downs with me and talk about everything I've got left, what's going on with the job, where we're at. We would have those pop-ins all the time to make sure everything is on track because you don't want to run off the track for sure.
All right. Gonna jump in the comments real quick. The beautiful mustache of wisdom is what I call it. Absolutely, brother. What do you guys think about Abilene, Texas? I'm hearing a data center is hiring there. Brother, there's data centers hiring all across the country. Abilene's good. What is it, about 150 miles west?
Halfway between me and Midland.
Okay, so it's
what it is. Like,
yeah, probably
Abilene's
300 or 400. Yeah. Pull out your phone. How far is it to Abilene?
Okay.
Matt also says, how about I call you about your car's extended warranty? Roger, easy on the hotel. Identifies a 57 Buick Roadmaster. Love your headlights. Absolutely, man. Trying to get my Oculus tied into my drone for roof inspections. See, I've got an Oculus. I need one I can tie into a drone.
209 miles.
209 miles. Okay.
Halfway.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was a couple hundred.
Yeah. Which makes it about like Austin.
Yeah, Matt. If I could figure that out, that'd be awesome.
I know. Search.
I've got
drones
stuff.
that pair up with Oculus.
Yeah.
Helping Handyman says, Matt, it's business related, not field at the moment. Yeah, the social media stuff's what it's all about. Yeah, cool. Steve Larico says, any good book recommendations for self-studying? Need to learn more book knowledge of the plumbing trade. You know, the UPC study guide. I know it sounds, and if you really want the illustrated study guide, I think it's good because it will go through and show you what it means by vents, wet vents, this and that, not just what the code says. So it's good stuff. Helping Handyman, good deal. Have a blessed day out there, everyone. Rocky start this morning. Hey, we all have them. Great having you in here, brother. Be safe.
Hope the day starts cruising smoother for you.
Brother Matt says, all right, gentlemen, got to go be a hero. Happy Thursday. Go LeakPro and Roger Wakefield Plumbing Education. Love you, bye. Brother, be safe out there in your work and travels and everything else. You guys remember tomorrow's Friday. I'll be in Orlando. I'm still going to try to make the show. Isn't it funny the way we do things? It's funny the way we do things. Randy, vehicles and laying out a vehicle the right way for tool storage, equipment, stuff like that. It's a no-brainer these days.
It is, guys. Your van, it's your mobile shop. Okay. It's my office on wheels. It's not a rolling junk drawer. Don't treat it like
mine
one.
was.
Never
mind. Next.
I cleaned it. I know. The average tech wastes half an hour a day looking for parts. Okay, guys, that's 120 hours a year. Yeah, 3 weeks pay per person. Multiply that by your crew size and do that math.
Yeah.
How many weeks are you burning looking for parts? It's one of the things I figured out with the Connex. When I ran the first job, it's like, oh, what do we need? It's like, look, I got big stuff, I got small stuff, I got all this. I need 4 Connexes. Wait, really? Look, y'all want me to store all this for this long? I need one just for that because we're not opening that until it's time to set fixtures, but you want them out here. Yeah, I need something to protect it. And then I need it to sort and organize properly. Vertical storage, label your bins, foam inserts for missing tool visibility. That is huge, guys, because if you just do a quick glance, it's, oh, hey, you left that crescent wrench sitting in there by that water heater where I had it set up behind it. Will you go grab it? That's the difference between chaos and control. Because guess what? You leave that crescent, you hit that next job, you need it. Oh, we left it. Now we got to waste the time to go back and get it or go get another one, whatever the case is.
And ownership loves it when we do this, but quarterly van audits. Okay. That's not punishment, guy. Those are tune-ups. Those include text and the layout and the design. You've got all the vans set up. And I used to love this. Every van is set up the same. Because if I bounce an apprentice from Squirt to me, to Fred, to Tom, when he goes in the van, he knows where everything is. So include them in the layout. That way they understand it. When you redesign it. You own this and make it something, guys. We do this regularly. It's a big deal. If you can save 3 weeks labor per tech per year, QR code your high value tools. Know where they're at. Get Milwaukee with the one key. Track who has what. One HVAC company cut redundant stock by 28% and save $1,400 per truck per year. Guys, when you do that, and look, knowing what par is supposed to be on there each and every day, that used to be one of my biggest headaches because a lot of techs are just like, well, it's like, no, there is no, you used it today, order it so you've got it tomorrow. When a customer sees an organized van like that, it tells them you're a professional. And when you keep your dashboard clean, your van clean, it's logoed, it's wrapped, it's done like it's supposed to be, that is a beautiful marketing machine rolling down the street that when people look over at it, they're like, wow, this looks good. Now, we're going to roll into social media. And if you're not following New HVAC Guide, you're missing a daily masterclass in real world HVAC education. No studio lighting, no fluff, just field work. Clear diagnostics, honest talk. They're fixing the low airflow reel at 1.2 million views because it teaches while it makes us laugh a little bit. They take complex concepts, make them digestible for techs who are still learning the ropes. And what I love, they engage the comments. Comments turn into mini forums where pros share ideas and they may correct each other. But that's how trade content should look: authentic, educational, and collaborative. Follow them if you want to sharpen your tech skills and your own camera presence. This is a good one.
It is, guys. This is Joshua Griffin out of, I think it's Virginia. Yep. Helping folks make better decisions when purchasing HVAC products. And like, this makes me think of a lot of stuff we do where we've been actually like testing materials to just figure out the limitations and things. What's good? What lasts? What's good for the right situation? Okay. It's one of my major things that I'm always asking when we're doing things. But this channel started back in 2013, a little over 12 years now. 163,000 subscribers with over 15 million views. So definitely doing some really good things. Jump into videos. We're going to start out with oldest, how it all got started. Yeah, this is really for you trade folks. Passing Griffin Air, out and about, fixing those air conditioners. We love filming each other when we pass each other in our company vehicles. I don't know why. You always like to send that picture to each other or something. Oh, yeah, I spotted you cruising down the road. Really cool. HVAC tune-ups are important. Griffin Air out of Virginia. Promotional things, just kind of putting out what they do. Air refrigeration tip. Keep your condensers clean. One of the most important things. I know that. Man, that will keep your air conditioner running. Over here, most popular, 3 HVAC secrets that contractors don't want you to know. Got you curious, didn't I? I know he did. He did good. 5 biggest winter HVAC mistakes homeowners don't know.
I like the little mices jumping
Look
out
at all
there.
them mice coming out of that. Woo, what you been drying, bro? It's important, and especially right now because, well, winter's almost here, guys. You're going to have to start prepping and things like this. And this is why a lot of these things work, guys. Get out there, give some tips. Talk your trade. And that's what they're doing here. 3 ductwork issues that you should know. Trying to explain things for homeowners so they have more understanding to help you set up. So if you're out there, you're curious, ductless brands that suck, things like that, you know, it's his opinion. Go through, check it out. If you're up north, it's going to pertain to you more for what he's actually talking about than it is for you down here. It's going to be a little different. Some of the latest stuff he's got going on. Here's why HVAC drain lines are a problem and 5 ways to fix it. And if you notice that one right there, it is a huge problem. There's no P-trap coming right off the unit. Got to have one based on every unit. Depends on how the trap needs to be built too. There's a couple different formulas depending on how the airflow is in them. So really cool to learn some of the different things for HVAC. Easy secret, tech sizing systems, the new way. I was watching this the other day, and we were talking about AI and all this stuff. That's what it is. You go through and it just kind of starts scanning everything while you're walking through, and it sizes the unit very accurately based on the actual layout of the physical home. So I thought it was really cool how they're speeding up some of the processes.
Good stuff.
And he just went and spent some time with somebody there. So we've got for most popular over here on shorts real quick. Lady won't pay me for HVAC repair. Those always suck. And, you know, I know you've been in that situation before where customers are like, well, we're just not paying.
You want to grab them by the throat.
You really want to. I'm kind of ginger. I feel like it real bad sometimes, but you've got to refrain. Try to handle it in the most professional way that you possibly can. Wife says heat's not working. This is wasting your money and energy. Small tips for people to look and see if they've got these issues at home. And I think that's really cool. It's a good one to have.
And it works. I love channels like this. I really do.
That's it. Just people trying to help and teach some different tricks and stuff of how to get things done.
All right.
I love it.
We're going to roll into best practices, residential service professionals community. And look, to wrap up, let's talk about this because leveling up your business mindset is something we all need to do. And it's funny because I was talking to one of my YouTube coaches yesterday about thumbnails and titles. And it says, Roger, look, so no matter how good we are, we can always get better. Residential service professionals.com. It's not just another Facebook group. It's a mentorship community built for owners in the trades who want to scale smarter. Inside, you get templates that you can really use, SOPs, pricing calculators, hiring frameworks, marketing blueprints. You also get weekly coaching and peer accountability. Now, these are all people that have been there. They've either pulled on the wrenches, written the checks, survived the chaos, sold the chaos, coached other companies. And that's what this whole thing is about. The theme today has been about professionalism, profit, pride. That's exactly what this community builds. Systems that print time. I say it all the time. If you've got the right system, it frees you up so you can spend more time working on your business, not in your business. Tools that save money, and a crew that completely understands your world. We've sat in the same chairs that you're sitting in, wondering, where am I going to learn what I need to help me grow and help me do what I need to do? And if you're tired of figuring it out alone, residentialserviceprofessionals.com, that could be the place to start. Now, this video is sponsored by Residential Service Professionals because of what they do, because the way that they put a business operating system together to give you the things that you need to grow your company that you want to build, not the one that the big best practice groups are telling you have to build. You've got to change your company name, your colors, your logos. Everybody's got to say the exact same thing on every single job. No, you started your company for a reason. Build the company you wanted to build, not a replica of the company next door. To find out more about it, go to residentialserviceprofessionals.com. And we get to do everything that we do because of something that I started doing 7.5 years ago. I literally figured out how to do YouTube. I didn't just figure it out. I started doing it, and I didn't know how to do it from the beginning. I hired coaches, consultants, trainers. I still got them. I still pay a lot of money to learn YouTube. And a lot of people say, dude, you know everything about YouTube. No, I'm pretty good at it. I think we know a lot about it. But I also think we can always get better. If you would like to use YouTube for your business, maybe you want to be the voice of your profession, your industry, whatever it is, you can do that. You can be the biggest plumbing YouTube channel in your city. Guys, that'll be enough, because people there are going to YouTube to look at how to fix problems. And if you show them that you can solve the problem and they think, well, I can't do that, guess who they're going to call? Guys, if you want to learn how to kickstart your YouTube channel, I made a free webinar. It teaches you that you don't have to have all the fancy equipment to start. You don't have to have all the views, all the followers, all that. You've got to have the mindset that you want to start doing YouTube and you want to do it the right way. I can help with that. And it starts with a free webinar. Go check out justmattroger.com and come back in here and let me know what you think about it.
That's it. And everybody, we'd also like to thank LeakPro for sponsoring today's episode of the Trade Talks, where I get to build the most precise leak detection system for professional plumbers. And if you're a plumber out there and you're still outsourcing leak detection, stop already.
Yeah, why? Stop it.
Quit.
Bob Newhart, stop it. Quit it.
Bring that money in-house. Keep it in-house. Quit losing customers to leak detection people. If that's going on in your area, I build the right tools just for you. It's simple, easy to use, push button activation. Volume knob is the only adjustment on the whole thing. Everything's built in, no calibration, no nothing. It's built into it. Built it to where you can listen to where the leak's at, because that's all plumbers need to know, where the leak is. How do I want to go about fixing it? Here's the different options I can tell my customer. Check out the complete kit. It's the business in a box. Comes with both pieces of equipment. Comes with that probe T-handle style, super durable for that yard service. Anything in the yard, guys, irrigation lines, whatever. If there's concrete or a slab or anything, asphalt, whatever above it, you're going to want the sidekick that comes in that complete kit. It's got an aluminum rod, so it eliminates that layer of concrete so you can listen right through it and pinpoint locate those leaks. If you don't know how to do it, though, give me a call, because I offer a 2-day in-person training here just outside of Dallas, Texas, where I replicate leaks out here, turn them on, and run you through 30 to 50 while you're here to teach you the exact process. Because that leak, it tells you where it's at. It really does.
Every time.
You just got to learn the process of how to listen. So give me a call at 8888 LeakPro or visit the website leak.pro. Book me for a Zoom call there. Let's talk about the equipment or the training and how we can add this to your service to bring it in-house and quit losing that revenue to others.
I love it. I want to give a shout out, Mr. Eduardo Molina in the house. Good to see you, brother. Hope everything is going good. Guys, this is pre-Friday. That means tomorrow is one of the 2 days that most accidents occur on a job site. First thing in the morning, when you do your morning huddle, talk to your team, draw it to their attention. Say, hey, guys, look, it's Friday. Nobody gets hurt today. Think about what we're doing, not what we're going to be doing tomorrow and Sunday. You do that, you'll get your guys focused and keep them around longer. Whatever you do out there today, do it safe and hit it effing hard.
F yeah, guys. Man, happy Friday Eve, guys. It's all downhill after this. We know it's been a great one so far. Hope to see y'all in here tomorrow for a fantastic Friday show, guys. See y'all then. Bye.
Bye, guys.